Hello, everyone, and welcome to Angel Healing House, and welcome to the first YouTube for 2023. Welcome to Walk In Angel Ariel's weekly wisdom for this upcoming week of January 8th through January 14th, 2023 now. My name is Claire Candy Hoff. My name is also Angel Ariel, as I had an angelic walk-in experience on January 11th of 2003, which I write about in my award-winning #1 Amazon International best-selling book, I Am an Angelic Walk-In, the autobiography of Angel Ariel. I'd like to welcome back all my listeners, all my regular followers. It's lovely to be in your energies once more. And a big welcome to those who have found the Claire Candy Hoff YouTube channel for the very first time. Let me share a little bit about myself through my full-time business, Angel Healing House, which I created 20 years ago in 2003. I'm a Reiki master teacher, having taught hundreds and hundreds of Reiki practitioners and master teachers around the globe, either in my office or online. I'm an intuitive, a clairvoyant, channeler, and also a tarot card reader. I offer Reiki energy clearings and healings to give direction and clarity, to lift physical pain off the body, and just bring more calm, serenity, and tranquility to people's lives. I also do past life clearings and also ancestral healings. If you would like to experience my services or need more information, please do go to my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com, or you can phone Angel Healing House on 831-277-3716, and do remember that's Pacific Standard Time, as we are in lovely Santa Monica, California. Now, speaking of teaching Reiki, I received this lovely testimonial from a new student who embarked on her Reiki journey with me this week by learning Reiki 1. And she writes, I just spent the afternoon learning Reiki 1 with Claire Candy, and it was such a wonderful experience. I'm happy she is my mentor, my teacher, through this new chapter of my life. She is so wise, and her words are so powerful and divinely guided. I feel very grateful that our paths have crossed, and I trust I'm in the best possible hands to learn Reiki. Thank you so very much. And that comes from Juliet in Asheville, North Carolina. Now, before we start, I'd like to thank those who have made donations, who have enjoyed listening to my YouTubes. Perhaps you have received inspiration or motivation and you would like to make a donation. Along with my contact details, I have left my PayPal link in the description box down below. But here on Walk In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, before we choose any tarot cards or oracle cards, we always take a look into the astrological heavens to see how the planetary energies will be affecting all of us. Now, a few days ago, on January 11th, we experienced the massive energy of the it was January 1st, 11, so it was 111 portal, and many may have felt an opening, perhaps experienced as a lightness or increased hope, even excitement. We've entered into a time where many will be reweaving their physical realities to align with the energetic upgrades that which we have received. If your relationships, if your lifestyle, if your home location, your work or job, if they have been a deviation from who you are, this is when the truth rebounds in a very dramatic way, jolting and making change in our life. Could be in our careers, could be where we live, could be in our relationships. This portal is bringing the end to toxic patterns and unstable relationships in order for us to receive new healthy relationships. Our new soul tribe will be the most like us in resonance. We will receive messages and guidance to help us detach from trying to figure things out on our own, and to release the flow and trust to God Source Creator. Now, the divine is taking us where we need to be most in union with our passion and newness, and all we need to do is to release, open to receive, and above all, to trust. You know, there is so much going on in the collective on an energetic level, even though we may feel like nothing is going on, especially during a slowdown which we're in of Mercury retrograde. Now, if you are feeling triggered in any way, please know that this is one of those in-between times during your journey, and you may be feeling a little bit angry that nothing is happening, or empty or lost. Well, my angelic family, who I'm part of, we are called the Posse of Angels. The Posse of Angels is, they're wrapping their arms around us and reminding us that nothing is untoward, nothing is broken. What is happening is that we are breaking away from what did not serve us individually or collectively, to be fully open to receive what is for our highest and best path of service that is coming in on the horizon. Allow these waves of higher portal frequencies to anchor into the body. Maybe do some self-care as we move through this period. This time is preparing us for what is on the horizon, which, the Posse of Angels is sharing, will be indeed miraculous for so many of us, particularly as we get towards the end of January. And what is going to also help at this time, because in a few days, is that the planet Mars will go direct. Okay, so the planet Mars went direct on January the 12th. Hooray! And while I do not blame any single planet for messing up our plans or making life difficult, for the past 2.5 months, Mars retrograde contributed greatly to that. Mars is about our ambition. It's about our determination, our fiery will. And with it now moving forward, many will start to feel relief as their lives will seem to get unstuck, when no matter what we did before, there was little to no movement. Like a little hamster not being able to get out of a maze without any exits, the universe, towards the end of January, will manifest and magically move a hedge or two in that maze, revealing not only a way out, but a whole new path to set our feet upon, to be of best service to ourselves and of best service to the planet. In addition, if we have felt like our fire has gone out within us, Mars going direct fires up our ambition. It ignites our determination once more. But wait, there's more. This upcoming week, on January 18th, just in a couple of days, we'll see another planet going direct, and that is Mercury. Yay! The planet of communication is Mercury will be stationing direct and will help bring in much needed clarity in order to focus and follow through with our plans now. Now, because Mercury is the planet of communication, these forward-moving energies will also bring in different types of communication, like emails, phone calls, texts, snail mail, containing information that may have been halted over the past month, which could bring in exciting business opportunities, job or career offers, and interest from people who just love your work and your services and want to work with you. Now, the Posse of Angels is reminding us that it does take a week to 14 days for Mercury, once it goes forward on the 18th, to completely get out of its shadow phase. So we may not experience that full forward motion immediately on the 18th, but we will more towards the end of January. Now, another thing that I must mention is that we have, after Mars goes direct, Mars has gone direct, that was on January 12th, and with Mercury going direct, then we will experience a new moon in Aquarius. Also on the 20th, we're getting out of Capricorn season. Capricorn season helps us to ground. It helps us to be a little bit more heavy into that very grounded energy. But then as the sun changes zodiacal signs, it will go into Aquarius. And Aquarius is an air sign. It's lighter. It's going to feel lighter. It's going to feel lifted for us. And then on January 21st, we have a new moon, the first new moon of the year, and that's in Aquarius. So that's bringing in and planting those seeds for new beginnings for so many of us. But wait, there's even more, because after that January 21st new moon in Aquarius, on January 22nd, we have Uranus. Uranus, the planet of separating from all that does not serve us anymore, and helps us to create the new coming in, helps us to break away from the past and initiate those and manifest those new things coming up for us. That Uranus will get out of retrograde and station direct on January the 22nd. So we will enter a period, a brief window, when we have no planets in retrograde. And so it is during that time, towards the end of January, beginning of February, that we have this whole window where the expected and the unexpected can come very quickly into our lives, where we have to make decisions and put us on our new path. So it is a very exciting time coming up. This will be such a momentous time for many. They're awakening to their true power. They're awakening to their true path of spirit, their true potential, deeply knowing how miraculous it will be to bring our wishes, our goals, our intentions, our desires into physical form. So we are not only seeing our beloved planet Earth return to its glory as a heavenly planet of light, but we are about to step on our paths of light, in which we can bring our light to the world in the most extraordinary and soul-lifting ways. It is going to be a glorious, glorious 2003 and beyond for so many people in the collective. And I started off today by picking a rune, and this is the rune that came out. The rune of Otila, the rune of separation. What I just say about separating from the old. But it's also the rune of inheritance. With this time of actually what we're doing is we are reweaving our physical reality to be in more alignment with who we have become. And it's a great confirmation, Otila, that we are at a time of separating paths, a peeling away from what we have known, maybe a radical severance to prepare for the new to come in. It's like shedding old skins and shedding outmoded jobs, careers, relationships. Remember that when we are separating from former relationships, it doesn't mean that we don't love that person anymore, as love never, ever dies. It just means that there's a time of being of service on our journey and it's ended, and that we need to open to new relationships, not to replace them, for their help along our path has been priceless and invaluable. And the posse of angels is saying that although their time of service has ended now, they may feature again in our lives somewhere down the track. But as we step up to accept only those things that are not a compromise and that have us settling for less in any way, then we open ourselves to receive the full complement of our fulfilled dreams and wishes, our inheritance, which has been derived because we have given something up. Whether it's an attachment that we gave up to possibly where we live, again, relationships that no longer serve us, but in the end, Otila is saying that by separating from that which no longer serves us, what comes in unbelievable ways will come in to put our feet on the most beneficial path to serve ourselves and this emerging world of light. So I love that Otila came out then. Then I went to new cards I have. We love to get the new cards, don't we? This is a beautiful deck. It's called El Key. Translation, She Who. The She Who Oracle. And from that deck, this one came out. Look at that warrior. Zenith, with her message of formulating, strategizing, and devising a plan. Now, Zenith looks like she is in full battle armor, ready for action and battle. But all warriors know that the war is not won on the battlefield. No. The war is won in preparation, planning, and strategizing beforehand. Knowing a plan of action is probably more important than the action itself. For we know through our deep, intuitive knowing when it's time to make that best move. The posse of angels wishes for us to lay plans for what we want, because we are the ones that are fueling and creating our realities. We're doing it along with the help of Spirit. So we plan, and the how and the when of it coming to us, that's the providence of God and the angels. Getting all our dreams down on paper helps a great deal. But when you're making lists, do leave a space for Spirit to fill up for those miraculous, unbelievable events and connections that will synchronistically fly us to those dreams. For instance, on my Angel Healing House radio program, which, by the way, airs every week on Thursdays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a weekly show. When someone asked me if they will move, what I say is, have you packed yet? And they said, but I do not know where I will go. And our reply is that Spirit knows where you'll be moving. And if you are itching to move, then we have to act as if the information about the new job offer, the new opportunity, the new home has already been offered to us. And that is why we start to pack. It's this energy that starts to manifest a move to come in for us. You know, there's a story that a farming town was in dire straits because their farms had not had rain in a very long time and their crops were dying. A wise man said to them, go dig ditches for the rain to be caught in and irrigate your crops. And they said, but it's not raining. And he said, act as if. Prepare, and then you start to formulate the use of those ditches to catch all the rain. And that is exactly what happened. So, plan as if, strategize, get yourself ready. If it's a relationship, open yourself up to the new relationship coming in. That could be business and or romantic, or friendships of any kind, to work with and collaborate and connect with people. But if we don't act as if it is already happening, then it really does lessen the likelihood of it coming in, because we are just a reflection for the universe to answer our desires and our intentions and our wishes. So I love Zenith. And What does zenith mean? It means the highest point possible, the highest point before we jump off into our new lives. Then I went to my oracle cards. These are the Sword of Light, Archangel Michael cards by Radley Valentine. They are beautiful. And this is the story that came out. This one was first. Whoops, this one was first. This one is someone new is coming in. So, of course, when we have radical severance, our lovely Otila, when we have radical severance and we have Uranus coming up, which is separating us from anything that is no longer serving us in order to move into the new, and we're separating from those people. I don't like to say they're past their use-by date, but they're not serving a purpose in our life anymore, as to they're not in resonance, they're not in alignment with our energies. The new people are coming in. They're divinely and karmically coming in to help us. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart that happiness can enter your life. And it's a one. And it's a one, which is a new beginning with these relationships. Then the next card that came out, next in the story, is a 7. I always say 7 is a very divine number. Trust in divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Know that you are on a path of growth. So all we need to do is, yes, Zenith tells us to plan and strategize. Now that we're going to have forward movement in our lives, and then we'll have no planets for a short window that are in retrograde, and it will bring in things unexpectedly. Yes, plan, but trust in the divine purpose. Trust in your divine purpose. You will be led. You'll be led if you're open to receive, and you'll be led if you allow Spirit to show you the miraculous, the synchronistic, the absolutely unbelievable in order to fulfill your dreams. And the third card that came out was an 11 card. It's a master number, and it's called Embrace This Magical Moment. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles. Allow your wishes to come true. I'm just getting shivers all up and down my body. What a miraculous time so many in the conscious collective are about to move into. This is not the same rodeo. This is not about New Year's resolutions. This is about you becoming that being of light, living on a planet, a beautiful being of spirit, living in these human forms, human physical forms, living on a planet that is returning to light, and it is a heaven on earth. And you're about to step into this magical moment, which is your highest, most divine way that your soul came back to serve. And it's just an amazing, very exciting time. So when I went to my tarot cards, I decided to, and I have a new tarot deck as well. It's just absolutely delicious, this one. It's called the Chrysalis Tarot, and it's just lovely. I chose cards from my deck, which is the Angel Healing House. Oops, she's on her head. She's doing somersaults. She's so excited. Okay, so that's me. That's Angel Ariel. That's me. Okay, and so I chose cards from the Chrysalis deck and this deck, and 5 in a row to see what messages we need to come in. Well, this story was very interesting. In that deck, the stones are the pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is that we are going to be sought after for the work that we do, sought after for who we are, to collaborate and to connect and to work with and to create with this new soul family. I love that the fire, they're pulling my attention to the fire there, because this is going to fire up our ambition about collaborating and working together. And it's going to be something that you absolutely love doing. You will be financially remunerated for it, and you get to work as a collective in this. Now, along with the Three of Pentacles, what comes out is the Strength card. Now, in traditional tarot, when I do teach tarot to my students, I said that traditionally the Strength card was known as the Breakthrough card. The reason this is happening, the Three of Pentacles is happening, is because we had the strength to become ourselves. They're drawing my attention to my lovely lion there, and we had the courage and the bravery to show the world who we authentically are. Now they're showing me the blossoms on the tree. Well, here in the States, we will be going into springtime in March, April, May. That is going to be a kaboom month for so many of us. And things are just beginning to blossom. They're also now showing me the little lammy there. Oh, so sweet, the little lamb. Okay, so they're saying be gentle. Don't push anything. Don't force anything. Let it unfold with spirit signs that they will give you. But you now have the strength to step forward and live the life of your most divine and highest zenith, your purpose, and to bringing your soul tribe to do it with. I love this. I love this pairing. So that's the first one. Okay, so let's leave that there. The next that came out was this one, is the Four of Mirrors in the Chrysalis Tarot, which is the card of, they say, detachment. This is the Four of Cups. I always call the Four of Cups the hand of God bringing us a blessing in an unexpected way. But they said their meaning of this is a detachment. And I guess when God hands us something which is unexpected in an unexpected way, it makes us detach from what we were attached to, the how and the when that it was supposed to or should or ought to have come in. And they're showing me the movement of the waters. This will pick us up. This offer, this reward, promotion, or this, whatever this is that's going to be coming in, will lift us up and take us along. Now they're drawing my attention to the fish, and the fish are a sign of financial wealth, of money, of the support of green, or in other countries it's different colors, money, but the money that's going to help us, the energy that's going to help us to move us to where we need to be. And funny that this is a card of water, this detachment card, when the Six of Swords comes up, because these cards are moving us along to calmer waters or to where we need to be. And that could be moving you to a new job, and you will be remaining where you are. But there are many, many people in the collective who will be moving. They'll be moving towns, they'll be moving cities, they'll be moving states. Some of us will be moving overseas to start this new collaborative effort, this and work with this community, this connection. And they're now showing me the lightning in the back on my Six of Swords cards, and it will come in like a crash of lightning. And it will take a little while for us to say, how did that happen? Because it will be so miraculous and so unbelievable. It'll take our breath away. So this is the next thing, because we've had the strength. We've had the strength to be authentically who we are, and then that brings in that collaboration. The next card that's come in is, I'm not surprised, is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, the Eight of Pentacles, I always say, is being the remarkable card. being remarkable you, being known for your craftsmanship, because you honored your dreams, because you honored those intuitive feelings to write the book, to create the business, to compose the music, to paint the picture, to do whatever that is. People will be recognizing you for what you do, and now they're drawing my attention to the big pot. It's like stirring that pot and bringing in all of these opportunities for you to be remarkable at what you do. And that comes in with the Page of Pentacles. Once again, the messages, and I love the dwarf in this card. And they are going to be coming in a very magical way. Those messages on those opportunities for us to be remarkable and to do what we love doing, be financially remunerated for it, paid for it, and working with wonderful like-minded people to create and collaborate on something so very special that is going to bring so much light to the planet. The next card is, strangely enough, is another strength card. So we have double strengths. And in this card, he looks like a medicine man or something like that, in a foreign place. What this brought to mind is that many in the collective are going to be traveling overseas. It's going to be an opportunity to be able to share our knowledge with distant lands. We may even be doing it online, but it's going to open up new horizons for us to be able to share our knowledge and our services with others, and to be able to utilize the wisdom from these other foreign lands as well. So we've got double strength there, and messages that repeat over and over again are very important. We have the first Chrysalis Tarot, which is the Eight of Pentacles, and yet we have my Eight of Pentacles as well. She's busy in the kitchen, everyone loves her cakes, and she's baking round the clock because now her craftsmanship is very much in demand. And when we went to the last cards, the outcome is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups in this card, he's there with his horse. He's there ready to set on a new journey. It's called the Sojourner. And the King of Cups is something, this is going to be something which we are going to absolutely adore. We will love this so much. It'll be in alignment with who we are. It'll feel like we've reached the castle. We will have the world in our hands. The world is our oyster, as the saying goes. And we'll be creating from that new pinnacle. And then, like the Fool in Tarot, we'll be starting that new path of collaboration and connecting with others. Now, excuse me, when I looked under the deck, the Moon card came out. This is my Moon card. And this is the reference to that new moon in Aquarius on the 21st. That, and then Uranus moving forward, and that opening up when no planets will be in retrograde, and that opens up this magical window for the new to come in. And the one that was on the bottom of the Chrysalis Tarot was the Two of Pentacles. And this, in their explanation, is the Trust card. You know, like this bear has gotten to the top of this mountain, and now he's thinking to himself, oh my gosh, now where do I go? What do I do? Now we have to trust spirit. So I just had a peek at the next card, and it was Justice. It was mat, it was justice, the truth, the balance, and all of that, balancing out our lives once more. So I just heard flying to new places. To end today's Walk-In Angel Ariel's Weekly Wisdom, this card came out from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And I love that this card came out. It's an 8 card. 8 card is the number, is the lemniscate, or more commonly called the infinity symbol. And it is the coming back full circle. Many are coming back full circle to who they are on this long, arduous journey that many have had in these physical bodies. And it's called A Long Way Home. And we have been flying off on our journey. Our home is here in who we are. And I'll just read to you what the explanation is. It's about journey. It's about remembrances. It's about passage and experiences. Look at this little elephant on his journey through the skies. He lives in a huge balloon and has his castle with him. Lights guide the way while he slowly passes over the horizon. How long is his journey? When will it end? Will he drop anchor again or continue his travels? This card reflects on how we pass through passages of our lives. During our pilgrimage, we collect memories strong enough to fill a castle and light enough to buoy our voyage. And the posse of angels are saying to me, many of us are about to go on the passage and the journey of our lives. And all we have to do is to step up. And when Spirit calls, just say yes. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in, for watching. I would love you to join me on my Angel Healing House radio program, which is every Thursday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are now in our 12th year. When I say we, it's my angelic family, which I'm part of, and we are known as the Posse of Angels. And you can even call in for a free mini angel reading. But go out, everybody, and fashion an absolutely beautiful life for yourself. Take care, and I'm wishing you love, and as always, so many angel blessings. And if you are interested in any of my services, please do call me at Angel Healing House on 831-277-3716. Remember, that's Pacific Standard Time, as we're in Santa Monica, California. And or you always can get information on my website, which is angelhealinghouse.com. Have an extraordinary week as we come up to this new moon in Aquarius, and let's just see what the ending of this month will bring us. Bye.